Folks, I have to excuse myself. I'm sorry. I can be sitting here broadcasting. I'm like that lady on Bewitched. That Aunt, whatever her name is, I could speak and I don't remember what I just didn't remember what I just said. Well, I'm up here putting it all together in a picture, and then I'll come back to Earth and no. So forgive me, it's the fungus. You say it's what he smoked. No, it isn't. It's the fungus, definitely. I need to eat too. This thing is malfunctioning. But usually I can hold the whole thing together till I push the stop button. Sometimes though I can't. It's what I just said, what did I just say? Oh, brother, don't you like living with the human anatomy? And you want to blame George Bush. I'll tell you. I think of all men who really has reason, more than anybody you got their face on Rushmore, it'd be George Bush. He was around a far more stupid human being than any face you had. Have a lot more brains than what's around now. It's not like you're not more informed now, you're ignoring it more. They paid more attention to what they were aware of than anyone does what they're aware of, what you're aware of. Not any awareness. Right now, no one's paying any attention to any awareness at all. And there's George Bush. Now, around the faces on Rushmore, everyone around him was a lot more paying attention to awareness of just living human, Earth. Never changes. They're a lot more honest about that. Right now, nobody honest. And there's George Bush. His lips would tremble. Wink. Oh, God. I mean, really? Isn't he the only white guy in a bunch of cannibals in Africa? Man, can't you see it? Everyone's black as the ace of spades. Come on, there's Bush the only white guy. Get serious. Horrible. Oh, there's no racial prejudice. Would you like to be the only white guy among a bunch of black cannibals in Africa? Oh, there's no racial prejudice. Certainly not. Why don't you go do it once? See what happens. And come back and tell me that was Mr. Bush. And the hell it ain't. It still is, as far as I'm concerned, racial. You mock the word, and I will too. Well, I'll tell you this much. The scene I just described, race is definitely happening. There's going to be some discrimination going on in that scene. And I don't hate black people for it. Oh, let's see. Shut up. Was the white guy tribal? Let's say, wait a minute. Here's why it might be different. When Europe is howling barbarians, when Europe is all into medieval, one of them going to Africa, white guy, into a cannibal village. Now, it could be different. Only, you still look like the black cannibals, and George Bush don't look like no howling barbarian from Europe at all. No, he don't. He looks like he looks like, Clark Gable? This is my brain. Clark Gable? My brain said Clark Gable. Please, Mr. Bush, I apologize. You can't be responsible for anything that. I go through it all the time. I do. I'm sorry it said it, Mr. Bush. No, I was thinking more like Dean Martin. and the Rat Pack. Yeah. More like one of the Rat Pack. He just walks in like one of the Rat Pack. Now, they might be able to handle those cannibals. That is true. And Sammy Davis Jr. was there. Only I think the cannibals in Africa, if Sammy Davis Jr. showed up, black or not, they'd eat him. They would. Those cannibals would eat him. Mm-hmm. They would. And again, there's some discrimination happening. And again, you can see there's no race involved. So, discrimination is a lot more than race. It has a lot to do just the way you act traditionally. It can cause more discrimination than any race at all. You mock tradition wherever you mock it, I don't care what color your skin is, you're gonna get it. Want to bet. And I, of course, am the king of the Jews. I got the coat of many colors. I'm all your colors many times. I'm going to get this uploaded. I'm trying to make you have a good time.